Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the beginning of the week, technical and fundamental analysis. Tonight, technicals will be brief. Um, Harmon is joining us, so I'll be cutting out and passing it over to her. But I'm gonna go ahead and breeze through the technical analysis. We're still basically in line with the pre-week analysis. I'm just gonna give you a brief preview of what we or review of what we looked at during the pre-week analysis. So before I jump into it, as always, let me give a quick disclaimer. This is not financial advice. Anything that I share during this analysis is for educational purposes only. I repeat, in no way is this financial advice. Anything that I share during this analysis is for educational purposes only. Cool beans, cool beans. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So, looking back at the pre-week analysis, I told you guys that I was bearish for the dollar index this week to start out, right? I told you guys that if we pushed above the 79% daily PD array, right, that I would expect price to run the weekly and daily buy side liquidity. So that's what we got today. Price broke above that 79% level here, right? And ran up and ran that weekly and daily buy side liquidity. Came back down to retest the 79 and almost ran that 62. And then we seen price pop back up one more time to run back up into that weekly and daily buy side liquidity one more time. So I told you guys the only way that my bias would flip to bullish for dollar is if we broke aggressively above the weekly and daily buy side liquidity and we closed above it. Did we break above it? Weekly we did. Daily we did not. Did we close above either of them? No, we did not. So what does that mean? That means that my bias for the dollar remains bearish for this week. And I would like to still see us run down into this daily fair value gap that we see here on November the 30th, right? This imbalance that we see here. This buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency as coined by Michael Hubs, right? So with that being said, let's look at currencies. Now we know that I was bearish for the dollar this week, so that means that I'm bullish for currencies because currencies inversely correlate with the dollar. And today was a flat day, but I do expect with the high impacting news that we have coming out tomorrow and the rest of the week, I do expect those news drivers to be the catalyst to push us above this fair value gap and up into these premium daily PD arrays from November the 30th. Cool beans, cool beans. Same thing with GBP USD. Today was a bullish day for pound. We got back above the daily sell side liquidity, closed above it. I expect us to continue to push bullish for the remainder of the week. I will anticipate a pullback day on Thursday, but I do expect the first half of the week for currencies to be bullish. Same thing with NZD/USD. NZD/USD, um, it's correlating with Euro USD more closely than the pound, right? And so we see today was a flat day for NZD USD, as it was with Euro USD. And I expect us to continue to push higher. I would like to see us run up into Friday's premium daily discount array, premium arrays, I'm sorry. And I would like to see us just explode through those levels and keep pushing higher to run that daily buy side liquidity as well. And I want us to get above this high at 0.62172. Well, no, 62 258, my bad. 60.62 258. Yeah, I would like to see us get above this level this week. And if the high impacting news drivers that we have this week, if they drive the markets aggressively enough, there's a strong possibility that we could get up into this daily fair value gap here above these equal highs. That is my ultimate goal where I would like to see price reach to this week, but we may not get all the way there this week. So I would be satisfied just getting above this high, right? And possibly running this high as well. So from current price, that's 143 pips at the and 93 pips at the first level and 153 at the second. And then if we get up into that fair value gap, that's over 250 pips. So that should be plenty of cake for you NZD traders out there. Moving on to futures. Told you guys that I was bullish this week for futures. I told you that I expected us to push up to break the week, to run the weekly and daily buy side liquidity and reach for this daily volume imbalance. That's what we got today. I was anticipating a pullback down into the daily PD array discount levels. Didn't quite get there for ES, but we did on ENQ perfectly. But ES gave us a pullback, but we didn't reach down into the daily discount arrays. But if you look at NQ, you see that NQ did pull back down into those levels, like I said, perfectly. And then we ran up to run what I wanted to see, ran that weekly buy side liquidity. And now with the opening of Asian markets tonight, we see that second level that I wanted to see achieved this week reach with the opening of Asian markets. So that's my target for NQ for this week. So I would like to see how price reacts to this level throughout the rest of Asian markets tonight and going to London, see if we break above it aggressively and close on the hour time frame. I would start looking for closing candles above this after we break it aggressively. Then I would like to see us close. If we don't close above here, if we don't break above it aggressively and close, then I expect price to start cleaning up some of this sell side liquidity and some of these imbalances that we created on the way up. So I need to see us break higher. But I do think I think NQ gonna show his ass this week. So we just broke, we just ran an all-time high, right? And set a new all-time high with that candle, with that high right here, with this hourly candle, that high of 16,271.75. So we just created a new all-time high for NQ, and I don't think that's it for this week. I think we're going to continue to push higher. So that will conclude the technical. Sorry. That will conclude the beginning of the week technical analysis. I think Carmen is having technical issues tonight. She's gonna still give us fundamentals, but she's gonna do it. She's gonna do it later. So, with that being said, I appreciate you guys tuning in tonight, coming out, getting this knowledge and empowering yourselves. Stay nimble out there in the markets this week. Don't get caught slipping. Keep your strap in your hand. Exercise patience. Make sure you're not being over impulsive, but make sure that you are impulsive when you need to be. And most important, above all else, make sure you're exercising proper risk management. Okay, because without proper risk management, there will be nothing to manage. So, with that being said, like I said, I appreciate you guys coming out tonight, tuning in, getting this knowledge, and empowering yourselves. Let your family and friends know you love them while they still here, please. And as always, peace and love, everybody. You know.